So at the moment I'm working on the Start Summit, and the event is very much the event that I wish was there for me when I was starting off. And it's kind of funny, like when you commit yourself to an event, you have the idea of what you want it to be, you sell it to the speakers who all join as part of the event, you sell it then to the partners who all then complement the event and help you afford it, and then you sell it to all the attendees. And the journey can be really, really challenging. If it's a conference in this instance, or even an event like previously with nightclubs, or even personally when you host a party yourself, it can be quite an emotional journey and quite a challenge pulling it all together. And you kind of have to remind yourself why you're doing it. And I kind of learned a lesson a little while ago that's aligned with this event. I found myself a few years ago working, and the more I worked, the more it drained me, it exhausted me. And they say you should work to live, but I was living to work, and the more I worked, it pulled me away from being me. And I think that's true with a lot of people, with their businesses or with their careers, that can find themselves in a position where they don't particularly like what they're doing, and what they're doing is actually destroying who they are as a person, or pulling them away from doing whatever it is that they could be doing better than anything else. And so when I came to when I got a little bit more free, I wanted to create a business that was very much aligned with my interests. And the more I spent time in it, the more it complemented my pursuit of self, or it helped me be a better me. So I'm really interested in personal development, for example, so I wanted to create a personal development event that helped me align myself with all the kind of industry leaders, learn from them, and similarly speaking, kind of align myself with those interests in that space and similarly learn from them. That's where Fresh Resolutions came from. And similarly, I'm really interested in business, and I wanted to learn from all these other entrepreneurs, and similarly the businesses that help those entrepreneurs accelerate their business journey. And that's kind of what I'm up to with the Start Summit. Anyway, meant to be sharing a lesson, and the real key lesson, I think, is that kind of journey. Be social conscious of whatever it is that you're working on. Make sure that it's complementing your pursuit of self. It's making you a better you, and it's not draining the life out of you and pulling away and distracting you from being yourself. Now, 99% of people are in careers that are distracting them from themselves, and it's a real luxury to think that you can afford a career, or you can get yourself into a career that complements your best self. But that's where you get a competitive edge over and above anybody else. It's a really, really worthwhile pursuit. And yeah, it's been a strange lesson for me, one, working in a space that I wasn't particularly passionate about, to two, then transitioning into a space that I am passionate about. And there's a huge value in that, and how that's what I wanted to share today.